y'all, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be judging new makeup, looking at all the products that have been announced, shown, sneak peeked, launched. We're gonna judge it. We are not gonna judge each other, no, but we are gonna judge the makeup. I have a lot of thoughts and opinions. I want to hear what y'all have to say about these products, so let's jump into it. I moved my chair over to the side so I can pop up photos. The Instagram accounts I pull from, I will link down below. But overall, I want to hear what y'all have to say about these releases. There's a lot of new. So let's first talk about the next Barbie Dream House collection, because I am so underwhelmed with what they had to do for Barbie. Just as a concept, a Barbie and a makeup collection seem to go hand in hand, right? Like Glamlite did this beautiful Barbie collection. Was that last year? A couple of years ago, ColourPop did a Barbie collaboration. It was stunning. And then we get this from NYX because there's a Barbie movie coming out soon, right? Like within a month. And this collection was teased from NYX, and I was very excited because I feel like a lot of times NYX can really nail a collaboration collection. But then this was shown, and I'm just underwhelmed. Now listen, I may be underwhelmed. I may say I don't really like this, but if you like it, that's amazing. I love it for you. That's so good. I'm glad. We don't need to all like and love the same things, right? The world would be boring. But let's just kind of talk about this collection, and I'll tell you kind of why I feel that way. We have a butter gloss. Okay, that makes sense. Barbie and lip gloss. There is an on-the-go cheek palette for $12. There is a matte whip cream in 2 different shades. Now I do have their whipped lip cream, and I do think it's really nice. So I think 2 more shades, like that's great. A jumbo eye pencil kit. There is a jumbo lash, 2 mini eyeshadow palettes, and then a flip phone mirror. Or you can buy the whole collection for $90. So let's talk about the cheek palette. I don't know. Like, for there to be one cheek trio for Barbie, I kind of feel like that was a missed opportunity. I think they could have done 2 or 3. They could have done one that was like pinks, like cool toned pinks would have been beautiful. And then they could have done a warmer palette as well with like oranges and maybe a really warm tone pink. But instead we have a pink, what looks to be like a gold highlighter, and then an orangey blush, and it just feels a little rushed to me. I don't know. I feel like with just a little more thought, they could have done a little bit more for Barbie. I don't know. And I feel the same way when I'm looking at the eyeshadows. 2 different palettes, and it's just not the most interesting to me. I don't know. I guess the way I think about Barbie, I just feel like Barbie can be anything, you know, like Barbie can be everything. Barbie can be minimal. Barbie can be maximalism. You know, listen, maximalist. Okay. I gotta stop. But this is just so basic. And if I think of Barbie, basic is not the word that comes to mind. So I'm just a little let down with this collection. If you love it, I get it. Like, I get it. I get that you love it. I think the packaging is fun. But I feel like it could have been more. You know, I just definitely feel like it could have been more, and I'm not in love with it. But I would love to know if you bought it, what you think. Okay, so last week we talked about the Cosmic Brushes new Delicious Delights palette. Now they showed us that they have released a frosting highlighter trio. This is 3 iridescent shades. There is Gold Apple, which is a green gold, Cinnamon Swirl, which is a reddish purple with a soft gold shift, and then there is Blueberry Muffin, which is an ultraviolet purple to blue shift. So this is available now. My code is Heather. That's an affiliate code with Cosmic Brushes if you want to use it to save. Cosmic Brushes usually sends me their new releases. I'm not sure if they're going to send me this or not. If not, I think I'm going to purchase this because I haven't tried any products from Cosmic Brushes except eyeshadow palettes, and I love the 3 eyeshadow palettes I have from them. So I have really high hopes for their highlighters. So I definitely will be getting this one way or another because it looks really, really pretty. It's 16 pounds. So that's probably around 20 US, which I think is a great price point. So I think I'm gonna have to buy that. Let me know if you bought it. Did you buy the new palette? Is it on your wish list? Are you shopping your stash? I did film another look with the Cosmic Brushes palette. I did a Get Ready With Me, so that will be coming this week as soon as I can edit it. I will get that video up for y'all, but I'm very interested in this new highlighter palette. Kayali is releasing new fragrances. Now, I don't always talk about fragrance here on my channel. I do sometimes, especially when it's a brand that interests me, like Kayali. I've tried their Juicy Apple, or is it like Juicy Eden or something, but it's their more apple scent I love. It's like a very grown-up, sultry, fruity scents. So I saw that they're releasing a wedding collection. This says Velvet and Silk. So silk has top notes of champagne, champagne, blackcurrant, then we have nectarine, jasmine, we have musk, sandalwood, oak moss, and then in the velvet we have jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, sandalwood. I would love to smell these in person. I would love to smell these in person. These do come in the large size and the sample size. I really like that Kayali does that. They usually release their fragrances in multiple sizes. So I think I would probably try a sample size, but I would really be interested in smelling these in store. I think the bottles look beautiful. I love that you kind of have this like light and dark packaging. It looks very wedding inspired. I'm kind of into it, but reading the descriptions of the fragrances, I don't know if I'm like in love with reading the scent descriptions. Did I say shade descriptions? I meant scent descriptions. But I would definitely be open to like smelling it, trying it on, and seeing what I think from there. Okay, I told y'all I was going to skip on the next Barbie collection. I also think I'm going to skip on this new release from BH Cosmetics. Now, I was loving BH Cosmetics for a while. Their Passion in Paris palette, their Blueberry Muffin palette, their like Sweet Shop ice cream inspired palettes, so good. Their Birthstone palettes they did that year, amazing. And then they kind of fell off. I think they got sold. Yes, they got sold to Makeup Revolution. I'm trying to remember. And I bought their eyeshadows after that. They weren't amazing, but they said like BH is coming back. It's going to come back, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then we just haven't had anything. And the products they've released since just have not interested me. So these Cheek Wave powder blushes, I don't know. They just look a little uninspired to me. You know, like it's just nothing exciting to be coming from a brand that I had liked so much. So this says blush under the sun with a natural rush of color in our Cheek Wave powder blush. 5 matte finishes and 2 shimmer shades for all skin tones. It says they're very pigmented, very buttery, very buildable and blendable. So ultra pigmented but very buildable is a little confusing to me because usually something is ultra pigmented but blendable. You know, it's like you can just use a tiny, tiny touch and then it's still pigmented but you're able to blend it out. So ultra pigmented and buildable. Usually when I think about buildable, I think about a more sheer formula that you can build up. I don't know. It's $8 each for these blushes, which is not a terrible price, but I feel like packaging ColourPop has the advantage at that same kind of price point. I don't know. It's a skip. Let's talk about Glamlite and Rick and Morty. That is what I have on now. The video on this look is already up. You can check it out. Glamlite actually sent me this collection. Had they not, I would have purchased this because I love Glamlite, and this looks beautiful. Just when I saw the photos, I was like, I have to have that. Now, I won't spend too much time talking about this collection. You can definitely watch my video, and I can definitely make another video if y'all would like. Just let me know. But we've got a highlighter trio. This is, let's see, Rick and Morty Duochrome Highlighter Trio, Rick and Morty Setting Spray. It's the first ever setting spray from the brand. There is a 2 different lip kits with a lip liner and a holographic sparkly lip gloss, and then a 30 shade palette. So the whole collection, if you don't want to buy it individually, you want to buy everything, it's $90, and then you can use code HeatherAustin to save on top of that. I will link this down in the description box. I'll also put a link to this tutorial, but I think this is a really, really cute collection. Again, I'll just leave it at that since I've already talked to y'all about it. Givenchy is releasing new lip products. These are the Rouge, I don't know, Couture Taboo Velvet Lip Creams. Givenchy will give you the longest name for a product. It is really wild. Like, they will give you long names for products. This says it's formulated with mangosteen seed oil for a creamy matte finish. It says it's coming soon. And I don't know, I do have several lip products from this brand that I really like, but I don't necessarily know that I need this one, so I think it's gonna be a skip for me. Now, what I do not plan to skip is this new Too Faced collection. Let's talk about this because this looks so cool to me. This is the Cosmic Crush collection from Too Faced. This right now just says it is coming soon, but as soon as it is available, I'm gonna buy the palette and one of the highlighters. So first of all, I love like cosmic inspired things. Moon, stars, space, I'm like, give it to me. So we have an eyeshadow palette. It says it's high pigment futuristic shades for $52. Now, I bought the Italian Spritz palette that Too Faced launched earlier this year, and I thought it was a really nice palette, especially for being a mainstream palette, meaning you can get it at Ulta, Sephora. It's not an indie brand. I thought it was really nice, so I want to try this one. It looks like we have some nice deep dark shades and looks like we have some nice light shades. We do have some neutrals, but we also have some pinky tones. It looks like there's kind of a teal silvery type of color in there. So I'm very intrigued. I definitely want to try this palette out. And then there are 2 Moon Crush highlighters. I think I'm gonna get the lighter of the 2. There are 2 different shades. There is Shooting Star and Summer Moon. It says it's a second skin glossy glow highlighter. I think I'm gonna have to pick up one of those. And then there is a lip injection pumping lip gloss in a sparkly Cosmic Crush color. That I'm gonna skip. I do not like the Too Faced lip injection formula. I think it burns without plumping at all for me. So that's gonna be a pass. But the palette and the highlighter I have to have. I would love to know, are you intrigued by this? Now, y'all know my heart is with indie shadows. You know, Glamlite, Adept, Unearthly, Cosmic Brushes, BellaBeauteBar, Nomad, Blend Bunny. Like, they are producing the high pigment shadows that I love. But I'm a makeup lover at heart. I love testing and trying new products. I get asked here and there, like, oh, Heather, would you have bought that if you weren't a YouTuber? If you weren't a YouTuber, would you have, like, yes. Before I started YouTube, I was buying so much makeup. I was testing and trying so much makeup. So even if I didn't have a YouTube channel, like, I would be interested in especially eyeshadow palettes and like color products. I just love. So I'm intrigued. I want to know, is this good? Is it like the Italian Spritz palette? Is it that formula? Is it not as good? I want to know. So I'm definitely planning to buy this. Dose of Colors is releasing lip oils. This is their Glass Petal Lip Oil in 2 shades. There is Baby Blanket. I gotta say, I don't like that name. I don't know why I don't like that name, but it's a clear pink with a shimmer. And then there is Top Coat, which is just a clear shade. These look pretty. Had you shown me these lip oils and it didn't have the name of the brand on it, I would have never guessed Dose of Colors. The packaging does not look Dose of Colors to me. This kind of caught me by surprise. I don't know if Dose of Colors is kind of like going in a new direction. I never would have looked at this product and known, oh yes, that's Dose of Colors. So I'm going to pass on this, but I am intrigued to try their lip oils because I do love their lipsticks and their glosses. So I feel like if I love their other lip products, maybe I would love this, but not enough to buy it right now. Give Me Glow has released a new palette. This is their Juicy Berry palette. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied today. This says it is the sister and part of the family of the Juicy Olive palette. And it says it is as big as an iPhone. Okay, all right, interesting. It's a 10-pan palette. It comes with a multi-chrome foil shade. It says it's a blueberry base that shifts to blue, purple, magenta. Interesting. Pastel multi-chrome pigment shade that is multi-dimensional periwinkle shimmer. That's intriguing. And 8 mattes that we copied from an actual muffin. Very interesting. This is launching on June 30th at 10 a.m. Central Time. $45. So it does have 2 multi-chrome pigments and the rest are mattes. I think this looks pretty. I have tried, the only thing I have from Give Me Glow shadow wise, because I do have some of their highlighters, I have their single shadows and then I have their Pastel Dreams palette. The Pastel Dreams palette was a miss for me when I tried it, but I do like their single shadows. I would be interested to try their multi-chromes, but I think I'm gonna pass on this palette. I look at this and I don't immediately fall in love with the color story, so I'm always looking for a reason to skip releases. There are so many releases that I'm like immediately drawn to that when I can say no, I try to. Like I've already told y'all several things that I want to buy in this video and we're going to talk about even more. So for me, I think I'll skip this, but let me know if you're interested in this one from Give Me Glow. I do like seeing them come out with some new things. Okay, there is a new brand coming out and this is Toty coming out from Sofia Vergara. Let me know what you think of this. I am intrigued because of the type of products they're launching. This is kind of a different type of launch, I feel like. We have a CC Creamy Compact SPF case, a Mineral SPF, a Perfecting Fluid SPF, and an antioxidant booster. So it seems like we're getting like makeup and skincare in one. And I don't know. So like a CC compact, a CC cream, and then mineral sunscreen. And then the antioxidant booster is a supplement. Definitely not interested in expensive urine. So that's a no for me, meaning I would just take it and probably it would just pass straight through me. So that's a no for me, but I will definitely keep my eye on the brand. I think it's cool that they're launching like SPF products first. I feel like that's very on trend. The past few years, we've seen like an increase in people talking about like protecting your skin, wearing SPF. I think this is very on-trend launch, and I'd be curious to see what people think of it, but I'm not rushing out to buy it. But you know what I'm pumped for? What I'm pumped for is the new Blend Bunny releases. Let's first talk about the palette because listen, y'all know my heart like beats for Blend Bunny. I love Blend Bunny. The first palette I ever purchased from them was Surge, and I had to go back and buy blends because I liked Surge. And I just really, really like the brand. Their palette that they launched earlier this year, the Lure palette, one of the best palettes to launch this year, honestly, beautiful. So anytime Blend Bunny is like, we have a new, I'm like, okay, yes, I will buy it. This is the Sugar and Grunge. It says the inspiration for this palette was softer, sweeter tones paired with grungy, deep counterparts. It says the colors and shimmers are frosty, pearly tones, muted, deeply rebellious, and sweet, representing my little angsty 90s heart. I think that is so fun. So this is launching on the 30th. I do have an affiliate code with Blend Bunny. It is Heather. You can use it if you want to save. And I do want to say, if you ever use my codes, thank you so much, because that's definitely not something that you have to do, but it does help me out so much, and it lets brands know like that you value my content, and I really, really do appreciate that. I just want to say thank you. Of course, if you don't use my codes and you just watch my videos, thank you. Like, that supports me so much. You being here, your view, your time. But I'm excited. Blend Bunny, I actually, just as I was sitting down to film, saw an email that they're going to send me this palette. So you know I'm going to use it. I'm going to create. And looking at this palette, okay, did I finish what I was saying? Listen, sometimes, even though my ADHD is medicated, okay, sometimes my brain is like ping, 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 ping in these videos, and I realize I cut off mid-sentence. This is launching on June 30th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. It will be $41 before the affiliate code, okay? All right, now let's talk about the palette. Focus, Heather, focus. This is in that Blend Bunny layout to where we have a row of lighter shades, then a row of mid-tone shades, then a row of dark shades, and then we have shimmers. But here's where I was like, okay, Blend Bunny, talking about rebellion. The row of shimmers at the bottom does not correspond to the column of mattes, right? So we have like green, 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 pink, gray, 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 champagne, purple, 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 blue. So I'm like, okay, I see you talking about 90s rebellious, angsty teen. You're like, you know what? I'm not even going to follow my own rules. I'm going to mix up this bottom row. I'm into it. I think it's fun. I'm excited. Looking at each column, I can see you can create neutral looks. You can create like cool tone gray looks, and you can create colorful looks. I'm all about it. But that's not all. Let's talk about their lip products that they're launching. This says, what is the 90s collection without a signature deep brown cool taupe and rose lip? I love my Blend Bunny liquid lip. I love it, and I love the lip liners. So we have Moody, Runaway, and Sweetheart. All three of these are shades that I will wear. They look so good. I am beyond excited for this release from Blend Bunny. I cannot wait. I would love to know what you think. I cannot wait to have this in my hands and put it on my eyes. Dominique Cosmetics launched new brow products, and I think I'm going to skip this one. This is a more wide brow pencil. Kristen Dominique posted a tutorial, and her brows looked amazing with this product, but I really value like a micro fine tip on a brow product, so this launch is not for me, but I would love to try if the brand ever comes up with something smaller. This is a 4-in-1 brow frame pencil. It says you can do it all. Carve the shape, fill in the brows, comb the hair. Very cool. 6 shades, $25. And then there is a brow shaping gel. It says voluminous, long-lasting blowout, flexible hold. I like harsh hold, strong hold, Patrick Ta brow lamination. And now I found something just as good in the Milk Kush brow lamination. Not just the regular Kush brow from Milk, but the lamination. So I think this launch is a miss for me, but I will definitely link it in the description box for you. Martine Cosmetics has been sneak peeking their new collection. It looks like they're going to have blush products, and we have this kind of sneak peek of this palette. It looks like it's going to be like car themed, but this palette, I see a yellow, a teal. I really like Martine Cosmetics. They are a European indie brand, meaning they are independently owned. I think the shimmers are very beautiful, very smooth. The mattes are pigmented and easy to work with. Very, very pretty formula. I am looking forward to this from Martine. If they don't send it to me, I'm going to purchase this because I really like their palettes. I like these colors that I'm seeing, the greens, and I'm just curious. The brand is one that I really like, so I want to get this new release. I'm excited to see the full reveal. Okay, the Pastel Rose is launching new palettes. So the only product I've ever tried from this brand is their loose pigments. I'm actually going to have those in a get ready with me soon as well that I already filmed that I just need to edit. I don't use a lot of my loose pigments here on my channel, but I've been recently like rearranging, reorganizing, cleaning my room up here, and I'm like, I really want to use my loose pigments more because I have a lot of fun with them. So I'm using some of my Pastel Rose pigments in an upcoming video, but I've never tried their pressed eyeshadow formula. So let me know if you're intrigued by these palettes. These are available now, and I like that we have a bright palette and a more muted palette with some neutrals. Let me know what you think. Have you ever tried Pastel Rose palettes? I would love to hear from you. The Peaches and Dreams palette from Shroud has been revealed. We have some bright, bright shades. It looks like we have a nice mix of mattes and shimmer shades. This is launching on June 30th at 3 p.m. Eastern. It says it's inspired by Summer Sunset's Juicy Peaches Daydreams. It says it's their signature velvet matte formula and 5 ultra shifty, ultra sparkly shimmers. The only products I have tried from Shroud are when they did their collection with Betty Bean, and I really loved her palettes. I mean, of course I do. Betty Jean and I have met in person. She's so talented, and I really liked the palettes she did with Shroud. I thought they were so nice. And I'm intrigued by this one. Let me know. Are you interested in this one? Okay, I don't always talk about nail polishes. We do sometimes, but I am trying a new brand, Mooncat, for the first time, and you can see why. They are doing a collaboration with Alice in Wonderland, and I get my nails done at the salon always. I don't know what color. A lot of times I just decide when I get there, or I let the amazing, talented nail tech who does my nails, nail artist, decide because she's amazing. But I could not pass up this from Mooncat. I do paint my own toes usually, and I'm thinking maybe I'll take these to the salon with me. I love Alice in Wonderland. My friend Angie and Yellow Canivas has some Mooncat polishes and she loves them, so I'm like, this brand is putting out a product that I'm interested in. My friend really says the quality is there. So I bought this. Yes, I did, and I cannot wait. And it has nail stickers. I'm definitely going to take those to the salon with me and ask for her to use those because I think this will be so fun. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. I did post, I think, 6 videos last week. I posted a lot. I think total it was like 7 looks, so different tutorials. If you're someone who loves tutorials, definitely check out my videos from last week. I have a lot of videos coming this week, so please do subscribe. I'm thankful that you are here. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!